Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Welcome to the Weavers. Today we are doing a freezer meal video. So we're gonna be doing some cookie dough, making some bacon for the freezer, taco meat, marinara sauce. Stay tuned because it's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna get such good recipes from this one. Okay, so I'm starting my spaghetti sauce. With that, I've got like 4 medium onions in this pan with some olive oil. I'm gonna add in some salt. I like to, start my pizza sauce on my stove. I'm gonna give this a stir. I just added about 2 teaspoons of salt to kind of sweat those onion liquids out. I really want to get some good color on these before I add the garlic. This is gonna take about 15 minutes, so we'll be right back. Okay, so this has gotten some good caramelization, some good color. I'm gonna add my garlic now. So I'm going to add 2 cloves of garlic for every 1 onion that was in there. So there are 5, so I'm going to add in 10 cloves of garlic.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but the
Alright, 10 cloves of garlic. Alright, I'm going to add in tomato paste. Give that a cook just so you can put the raw tomato flavor out of the tomato paste. I am going to add this entire bottle of dark beer. This is called Irish Death. It is one of the darkest beers I've ever found. I'm going to add this whole bottle. If you're only making, I'm making a large batch here, so if you're only making 1 recipe, you only need like that much of that or 1 small bottle. I've only ever found this in cans and this big bottle. Never small bottles. Scraping off any of the garlic on the bottom. Let this simmer. Okay, so I have 5 large cans of crushed tomato in here. I'm adding in the beer and the onions. I'm just gonna give it a good scrape. Just to get all that oniony goodness, the beer, the garlic, all that into there. Let me see if we can do this a little bit better. Back you up. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a stir. So like I said, I have 5 large cans. These are 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. You don't have to use that particular brand. I like this one because they're sweet. Next year, I'm planning on using my own tomatoes because I'm going to do some tomato plants next year. Actually, I'm going to do a lot of tomato plants next year. So I can see about making my own marinara sauce from complete scratch versus it being from a can. So I'm going to add in a Parmesan cheese rind. think I need all of this. Let me just, actually, why not? We'll just put the whole thing in. It's a whole chunk of parm. Just give it a little dunk. I'm gonna add in some herbs. This is some basil, some dried basil that I did. I'm just gonna give, this is very potent, so I'm just gonna give a good sprinkle. It's got some beautiful oregano, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon, use my hands and just crush it up. I didn't do that with the basil because I literally finished drying that basil this morning. So I'm gonna do that. Rub it in my hands. Give this a stir. So we are gonna pop the lid on. We're gonna put it on high for 5 hours. That'll put me at about 7. Great. So 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, it'll be ready to go. I'm gonna let this hang out. I'm gonna finish cleaning and then we'll come back and do some more freezer meals. Okay.
Mom,
Yes.
do you eat my pizza?
Nope. Right where you left it. All right. It's time to get my Dutch oven. It is definitely seen better days.
I'm over here. Hey, Jen.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days, but
Eat
that's
my
okay.
pizza.
It's been a good Dutch oven. I'll get a new one probably for my birthday. What is on my shirt? Nothing's on my shirt. Girls, let's down. Eat. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna get my mirepoix done. I'll be right back. Okay, now that all my vegetables are cut up, I'm gonna add some oil to the pan. This pan on medium-ish heat. Cast irons don't have to be particularly high. They just have to chill out for a while at that temperature for them to get nice and hot. I am adding 2 onions and 4 carrots. I'm doubling this recipe because I'm taking some to my parents. They are not well at the moment. So, I am going to do that. I'm going to make some breadsticks to go with it. My kids are eating in the other room. I'm going to add some salt. I like garlic, as you guys can tell by the 10 cloves I put in my pasta sauce. I'm going to add in 3. Okay, put our garlic in there.
Are you recording?
I am. What do you need, my love?
Ew, mushroom.
It's not for you. It's a soup for my parents, and they like mushrooms. Yeah, don't ask. Nope, my earpods are dying.
So sit and eat your pizza. We're hearing a lot of shenanigans.
Yep. You're gonna go upstairs and go lay down. Cheese off your face. Go wipe off your face. I have rice, wild rice. I'm making a soup with wild rice and mushrooms and carrots.
Wild rice?
Yes, this is wild rice.
Can I see? Oh, the black.
This
And
has
tan. is
long grain brown rice, sweet brown rice, wild rice, and red rice, and black rice. Okay, so I'm gonna add most of this bag of rice. Probably, what's its cooking instructions? 1 cup of rice to 1 3 quarters of broth. Should I measure it? Probably.
Are you supposed to be messing with things?
She's supposed to be wiping off her face and then going upstairs.
Okay, then go ahead.
I'm gonna do 3 cups of rice. We got 1. Probably most of this bag. It's most isn't bad. Yeah. I was gonna make a chicken and rice soup that Panera has. I think this one will be good too. And this one doesn't actually have any dairy in it because it uses coconut milk instead of cream or regular milk. You're done? Okay, so now that we've added into the rice, I'm going to add in, I believe, 8 cups of stock. So you could obviously use vegetable base or vegetable stock or water. Where is he? Okay. So you could use vegetable stock. You could use water. I like the flavor of chicken broth in soups, so I'm going to use chicken broth. This is actually chicken base because I don't have any chicken broth right now. So I'm going to be careful on how much salt I add because this stuff is salty. So I'll do that. Yeah, sleep, I promise. Alright, I'm going to add in some water. This is probably 4 cups. I'm going to add in some more. I think I'm going to probably 8 to 10 cups of water. Hi, sweet boy. What you doing? Hi. What you doing, Bubba? It's not working. I know it's not on right now. Alright. One more. So, I'm going to put this in here. I need to cut and dice up a sweet potato. And then I'm going to drop that in, and then we'll lower this to a simmer after it comes to a boil. Just mixing in that bouillon.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Luke. What are you doing? Oh, being silly. Alright, let me cut up a sweet potato real quick. Dang, I got 1 sweet potato left. Just going to peel this guy. My son's being silly behind me.
Hi, everybody. Hi, buddy.
There's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything.
Alright, so we've got our sweet potato added. It also calls for Old Bay seasoning. Yeah, that's a little weird to me, but I have some, so
Mom,
we'll add some.
I have 3 mouths and
I'm just gonna add, it's like a teaspoon, so I'm just gonna give it, Luke, stop it. Just gonna give it a good sprinkle. About 2 teaspoons or so of this. This is a little bit spicy for my taste, but it should be good with the rice and everything like that. Okay, so now that we've kind of come up to a simmer, I am going to pop the lid on here for, I believe, wild rice takes like 30 minutes. 45 minutes. Lift the lid, reduce heat to maintain a low simmer. Okay. Remove from heat and steam for 10 minutes. Okay, so it takes about 55 minutes to cook. So I'm going to put it on medium-low. let it hang out. We're gonna just do that. What?
Tell them what you're making.
I already told them what I'm making.
Oh.
We've got that going. We're gonna let that hang out for an hour or so, and then come back and we'll add in the coconut milk and give it a taste. All right, we have let, I know, Levi, more. We've let this simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's very nicely reduced. I'm gonna add in a can of full fat coconut milk. Get that nice and creamy. He's very excited about this soup. He is also dairy free, so it's always nice when we can find. Do you want some pizza?
Yes.
Your pizza's on the table, honey. Go eat it.
Pizza.
Yeah, your pizza's on the table. Yeah. All right, so let's give it a little taste here. Okay, I need some more salt. Really taste the coconut milk. I'm gonna add a little more Old Bay. Levi, go sit down and eat, please. You could add chicken to this if you wanted to. Okay, that's better. Just a touch. Much more. I think in total I've used about a tablespoon. Sorry, my house is always loud. I've always got kids around. That is my foot, Levi. Honey, ow.
Thank you.
I told you to go eat your pizza.
Okay.
Go eat your pizza, honey.
Pizza.
Yeah, your pizza's on the table, bud.
Milk.
Okay, so that's
Milk.
got a good amount of heat now. I am going to actually add some salt to this. Add the spoon. And some pepper. Give this a stir, and then I'm going to let it simmer for another 10 minutes or so with the lid off to really, get those flavors going and reduced. One more taste.
More. You. More.
Levi, go sit down and eat your pizza.
Yes. Huh? More.
All right, we're gonna let that simmer for a couple more minutes. At this point, everything is pretty well cooked through. I mean, this rice should be done.
More.
It's pretty much done. It still has a little bit of chew to it. Levi, this is very hot, okay? You need to let mommy do that. Here, how about I get you a little bit, okay? He is my kid that loves soup. We'll continue to stand there until I give him some. And I'm trying to do other things right now, so I'm just gonna dish him up a little. Dropped an ice cube in it. He's my 1-year-old. You can't see him, but he's right over there.
Thank you.
We are gonna get started on some taco meat as well. This is the pan I used that had the onions and garlic in it and the beer. I don't mind the extra flavor. I'm just gonna brown up 3 pounds of ground beef here. And get that going. I really like having bacon already done so that we can just toss it into stuff. I might make some salads with it. This is my favorite way to make bacon. I like to put it on a cookie sheet in the oven, and I put foil down and parchment down to catch the grease. And that way, I have no grease going into my garbage disposal. I have no grease going into my drain. It is only gets caught on the pan, and then that goes into the garbage. The pan doesn't go in the garbage. The parchment and the foil go into the garbage. So what I like to do is lay them out on the tray. What you doing, T? Welcome to kids. A life with 4 children. So this is just some really nice thick cut bacon. You could cut this in half if you wanted to, like cut them lengthwise in half, or horizontal wise in half to make them half pieces. Obviously, how many times am I going to keep saying the word half? I'm just going to lay them out on this tray here and bake them at 425 for about 15 minutes. My oven is already on. If it wasn't on, I would literally turn it on as I was putting this into the oven. It just helps render out more of the fat that comes with this particular type of bacon.
Think to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes.
So I added about a 1/4 cup of this. It's their taco seasoning. I also added a little bit of garlic powder because I like ours a little more garlicky. And then just let it brown for a little bit. This is done. It's done. I'm going to set it aside. Let that cool. Turn that off. this needs a little more something. I'm going to, let's probably just put a little more Old Bay in it, honestly. Did you wrong pipe, buddy? Hold on. All right, give this one more stir. I thought with the reducing and everything like that, it was gonna get a little saltier. It did not. So, that's better flavor wise. It's just a touch more salt. This is a big batch of soup. I'm very excited for it. It's gonna be a cold week this week too, so the soup is gonna be great. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Here we go. Nope, too much. Yeah, that's enough. Stay. All right. So I added a little more Old Bay, some salt. It should be good. What's up, baby? Yeah, that's good seasoning wise. Spot on. Yes? What's up?
I'm gonna just have you take off
Well, eat the soup I already gave you. This is really good. I'm really excited for this for my lunches. So I'm gonna make 3 containers of Ziploc containers, or little bags, or cups that have screw-on lids. Do 3 of those. I'm gonna bag some into quart-sized bags. I'll send some up for my parents. Okay. This is done. That's done. It needs to cool. Let me put this away. Need to do burgers next. Probably meatballs, honestly. My kids are grabby kids, so give me a sec. Baby, I already gave you pizza. Go sit down and eat your soup, please.
No.
Okay, well then come here and I'll give you a piece of pizza. Come here. Come here.
What?
I'm cutting it up for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye. Pizza.
Come here, Levi Thomas.
What?
Come here. You wanted pizza. Here you go. You go. Come here.
Thank.
Here you go.
Thank.
You're welcome.
Thank
Go
you.
sit down and eat it. This is my kid that constantly eats. Constantly eats. Nice. I'm really excited about this soup. It looks really good. As always, all of these recipes are going to be on welcometotheweavers.com. I will also tag them in the description. Like always, all of these recipes will be on welcometotheweavers.com. Where's your juice? I'm really excited about these. They're going to be really good. As always, all of my recipes are on welcometotheweavers.com. They're also tagged in the description box down below, so you just have to click the link. It'll take you to welcometotheweavers.com, and you can get these recipes. Alright, our bottom bacon, hot Levi. Our bottom bacon is done. This guy is done. I'm going to move the other one down. What, honey? Okay, so this is what I like to do. I take a can. This is my can from the tomato. Take this and tip it into the can. Whoa! Got a little bit of a splash. But most of that is now in the can. Some of it landed on other places, but that's okay. I'm gonna let this cool, and then we'll get it put into bags with some paper towel. Okay, so my husband says like cheese every time I say that. So I'm going to add, I've cleaned up most of your room. I've already taken your laundry down. Could you please finish putting the dress ups away? Yes, Mama? What are you doing? Okay. I am adding 3 pounds of ground beef to my mixer. My mixing bowl here. A pound of maple sausage. I'm seeing some people do this. That's fine. This is just my maple breakfast sausage. If you can't find it in these nifty little tube.
My queen.
Yes, dear. So I've got just regular Italian sausage here. You could use sweet Italian sausage if you wanted to. I'm just using just regular mild Italian sausage. So I'm going to pop this guy open, pop all of these into our mix here.
Our children.
That's Luke's.
I don't see it.
You see it?
See if I throw that. There, give me your phone. You love having that charger right there.
I love it. It's great. It's super convenient. Especially for the fact that I didn't charge my phone last night.
I kind of charged my phone.
I love having bacon already done.
I told you to.
I know.
AJ, come here.
Okay, so sorry about that. I've added all of the sausage there. I added all the onion and the garlic. Added in, I think, 3 eggs, 2 eggs, 3 eggs. How many eggs? 3 eggs. I'm now gonna grate in about a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese and go dump my memory card. I am going to pop this guy onto my mixer. Most of the time I do this by hand. I don't really feel like doing that right now. So I'm going to pop on my paddle attachment.
And stay still.
So I can find it.
And here.
But we do need to season the beef too. So I'm going to add in, this is about 2 teaspoons of salt.
I have to erase you.
Lots of pepper.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do this. Go!
Let me see what I've got in the way of breadcrumbs.
Goodness.
Got some panko here. I'm going to add in about a 1/2 cup. Alright, pop this guy up. Just mix it until it comes together.
Go! Got you, little bug!
We're done. That is that easy. I'm gonna pop these. I'm gonna measure them out with my scoop here. Once I find it, go out with my scoop here. This is a 2-ounce cookie scoop. I'm gonna measure it out onto some trays and get them in the oven to bake. Package up some of this soup for my parents. That's not a cookie. It's a meatball.
Meatball?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's hot. I just pulled it out of the oven. It's very hot.
Huh?
Yes, hot.
Mm.
Alright, so we're going to package up some of this soup for them. I'm also going to package up some meatballs.
Back up.
Just making dinner real quick. I used the linguine noodles for the kids. I made some cavatappi noodles for my parents. Sent that up with my husband just a minute ago. I mixed some of the meatballs in with the sauce, let them hang out for a while. I know it looks like a full bowl of red. I'm okay with it. I love a good red sauce. So we've used actually half of that already. I'm going to grate some cheese on top. Let this sit aside. Set this aside so it can cool. And then we are going to package up some of this sauce. Okay, so I have been asked several times for this recipe. I'm finally sharing it with you. This is my ultimate chocolate chip cookie recipe. I cannot take credit for this recipe. I got it from Kimberly on the Wads. Check out her YouTube channel. She's so funny. It's great. You're going to start with all-purpose flour, baking soda, vanilla pudding mix, brown sugar, white sugar, chocolate chips, butter, and I forgot the eggs. Hold on. And 4 eggs. All right, let me measure everything out and then we will get to making. All right, so I've got my stand mixer here. I'm gonna add in this entire thing. This is 1 whole pound of butter. This is going into the mixer, or 4 sticks of butter if you wanna. You're not like me and have giant sticks of butter. And then we're gonna add in our sugar, which is 1.5 cups of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of white sugar. This makes a lot of cookies, okay? You can cut this recipe in half. Then we're gonna cream this together. Scrape down the sides real quick. Now we're gonna add in our eggs. That's 4 eggs. All of them in at once. We're gonna add in both packages of our vanilla pudding mix. I've done this with the French vanilla pudding mix too. That is just as good. We're gonna add in our flour now a little bit at a time. All right, we're now gonna add in 2 cups of chocolate chips, work these in, and then we'll roll them out. Perfect. Now 1 more chocolate chip. All right, we've got our cookie dough. I got our chocolate chips in there. We're going to roll these out with a cookie scoop onto a tray and then put them in the freezer so they get nice and hard, and then we'll pop them into a bag.
We
here. We're just gonna snack on it. So this is gonna go out to the freezer, and then we'll pop them into a bag. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys, as we were getting some freezer prep stuff done. We got our soup done, taco meat, marinara sauce, meatballs, cookie dough, bacon. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like button, subscribe down below. All of these recipes will be on welcometotheweavers.com if you need it for reference. And we'll see you next time. Bye.